Good morning YouTube. I'm going to be filming a full pull workout today using just our 30-inch stainless steel Pro Holy Bar. Now the point of this is to show to anybody who's thinking about getting the bar the versatility of the bar. It's also going to show how it can be applicable for someone in like a personal training scenario, if you've got like a small personal training studio, or if you've just got a gym where space is at a premium really. We've made the bold claim that these things are the most versatile cable attachments on the market, and we stand by that. So I'm going to show you all the different possibilities of how you can use it in a pull workout. Can you see the cat? The problem is the cat follows me to the gym. Where are you going? And the cat decides to follow me to the gym, which is less than ideal. Full pull workout coming up with only one cable attachment. I'd like to see another cable attachment on the market that can do the same thing. So we're going to hit all parts of the back, and I'm looking forward to showing you guys a few of the different exercises that we can do with just the D handlebar. Now, unfortunately, the music in the gym was very, very loud today, so I couldn't hear myself on the microphone when I came back to edit the video. If you've been on the website recently, you will have seen that we've released our new fabric D handles. They've got gym pin written on them with a rubber handle. They're very, very comfortable and they pair very, very well with any of our Pro D handlebar range. The whole point of the D handlebar range is that it gives you the ability to add D handles to any width, any one of the holes, and to suit your individual widths. Now, in my opinion, a great way to start any pull workout is to start with lat work. The lats are notoriously hard to get short, especially when the back is somewhat fatigued. So something like a seated cable row would be a great way to start a pull workout. So very simply, add the D handles, either fabric or fixed, and then you've got yourself an awesome starting movement to really get the lats nice and short. Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh, why don't you just use the V-grip that's in the gym? Well, the benefit of the D handlebar over the V-grip or the close grip attachments that are commonly found in gyms, when you use one of those, you're going to be all internally rotated, and it means that the elbows are not going to be able to get fully shortened behind the torso. And as you can see, I'm just about starting to demonstrate that here. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the V-grip for some movements, but I think the versatility of the D handlebar make for them to be an excellent choice in small personal training studios or gyms where space is at a premium. The addition of some fabric D handles allows you to both pronate and supinate as well, meaning you can hit different parts of the back during one movement or do different movements with the same cable attachments. This angle shows you quite nicely that you can line up the shoulder, elbow and wrist, meaning for a really comfortable seated row movement when you got this set up. And it's an exercise I use in my training very, very regularly, and it's something that our customers tag us around the world and they get a lot of enjoyment out of as well, which is fantastic to see. Now, I just wanted to give you some alternatives to think about as well. Now, I know a lot of people like to start with some sort of pullover variation, and a pullover variation with our D handlebar and 2 single ropes is a fantastic way to get the lats fully short and really warm up the scapula. Now, again, depending on how broad of an individual you are, you set the attachment on the bar as wide as you need them to, and it really allows you to line up your shoulder, elbow and wrist, meaning that you can just focus on getting the lat fully short. I would generally not do 2 lat exercises one after another in the same pull session. I can generally get most out of my lat training just with one exercise, just 2 sets. But I just wanted to include this here just to give you a bit of an extra idea as to some of the extra exercises you can do to smash the lats to bits with our D handlebar. Now, the whole point of our Holy Bar is to incorporate T-bar rows via that hole in the middle. So a couple of years ago, we released a product called our T-bar attachment, and we had the T-bar attachment next to the D handlebar one day, and we thought, why the hell don't we just incorporate that into the D handlebars? It will mean that you can do a T-bar row variation with the same bar, and it means one less attachment to purchase off the website. And again, T-bar rows are traditionally done with that close V-grip attachment, but it will make you so internally rotated that you won't be able to get the lats fully short, which is part of the whole reason of doing the exercise. A T-bar row variation with our Holy Bar is one of my go-to upper back movements at the moment. By having the D handles at the width that is most comfortable for you, it allows you to fully protract and retract the scapula, and means that you can really smash the upper back to bits. It's a fantastic movement. I've worked up to about 4.5 plates on this, so there the gauntlet is being thrown down, guys. If you can do more than 4.5 plates on this, then my hat comes off to you, because that is a heavy, heavy row. And here's another angle just to better illustrate what I mean by driving the elbows back and protracting and retracting the scapula. You can see how far back my elbows are going behind my torso. It gives a fantastic contraction in the upper back, guys, and it's a really good way to smash your upper back to bits. Now, one of the most common movements we see performed with our D handlebar range is a pull down with D handles. So again, once you've got the D handle set up to a width which is going to be comfortable for you and suit your individual sort of broadness, then you've got yourself a fantastic rear delt and upper back movement whereby you can get the elbows much further back than you could with a straight bar. And again, the D handles give you the benefit of just allowing you to your arms to find their natural path rather than being fixed on a single attachment and a single plane of motion. You can pronate and supinate ever so slightly just to target different parts of the upper back. And you've heard me say it several times in this video already, but the D handles allow you to pronate and supinate just hitting different parts of the back. It just gives you that added flexibility over something that a straight bar couldn't allow you to do. And then at this stage in the workout, I'd probably do something like a conventional deadlift or a stiff leg deadlift. If you didn't want to do those, perhaps something like a weighted hyperextension, and that would be the back portion of the pull session boxed off, in my opinion. So after all those back exercises, a cable row, a lat pull over, a T-bar row and a deadlift, your back should be fairly smashed a bit, so it's onto the bicep portion of the pull workout. Now hammer curls have got a bit of a bad press recently, and I can't figure out why. I think it's a fantastic movement to just generally thicken the overall arm, including your forearm. But sometimes I find dumbbells give a bit of excessive strain on my elbow, and I much prefer a cable variation. And this cable variation with 2 single ropes and our D handlebar is a very, very comfortable way to, again, line up the elbow and wrist. If you ever have any wrist pain from doing too many barbell curls, then this should be a very, very comfortable alternative for you to try out in the gym. So as I previously mentioned, if you've been training for a few years, you're probably going to have sore elbows from doing too many heavy barbell curls. Adding a pair of D handles to our Pro D handle bar range gives a fantastic movement, which is very, very comfortable. It allows you to line up the elbow and the wrist, and it allows you to pronate and supinate. And obviously the function of the bicep, the primary function of the bicep is to supinate the wrist, and this movement allows you to do that. The contraction at the top is phenomenal. It's a very, very stable movement. It means you can progressively overload very, very well over time. It's just a very good bicep movement, guys, and it's one that I think should be in a lot of people's repertoires. Now, I know someone's going to comment that I'm not particularly doing this with any malice. Yeah, I know. I'm not actually training very hard here. This is a rest day. I'm just talking you through a pull workout with our D handle bar. If you're new to the page, we get it. They can look a bit strange, so hopefully this video has given you a bit of an idea as to the versatility and what you can do if you pick up one of the D handle bars. We do them in 20-inch and 30-inch. The 20-inch are designed to live in your gym bag, whereas the 30-inch is a bit big and it's probably best to live in a gym or a PT studio in the corner or on the attachment rack and be picked out when the time is right. All the D handle bars are proudly made in the UK. If you go on the website, you'll see that we do a light and a pro range. The light range is slightly more budget friendly, whereas the pro range goes through more machining processes to create a much more premium product. It is slightly stronger. The pro range is 10mm, whereas the light range is 8mm, so do take that into account when you're ordering. So I've got a lot more YouTube content planned this year, guys. Anything you do want me to film, though, comment below, and I'll do a YouTube video on it specifically. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.